against the Patriots. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are indeed at the beautiful state-of-the-art U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used. Honored, because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on
first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Tackle made there by Haloti Ngata. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, 3rd down here. Seven yards remaining here on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And he's brought down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result. And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Larry Donnell, the one he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's the 7-yard line. The catch is made. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And here now it's 2nd and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Malcolm Mitchell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. So the Patriots coming out now. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Second down now after the incompletion. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Well, they held him out on second down, and now here's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Super. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put him through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. That'll be a gain of 16, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points. Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Malcolm Mitchell as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Try to hit his tight end, Donnell, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up. And now out come the Patriots. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves to James. Back to throw now on first down. And Woods has it complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation. They'll look to throw again. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. You hear me? Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 2nd down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a deep.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. So nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd and 20, defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime look.
This is White on the screen. He juked him. He won't go down. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
The dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down at first.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And now they're in the hurry up. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception.
Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions.